Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in Week 2. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Push him back. Push him back.
Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
15 line. Double tight, guys, double tight.
First carry for Royce Freeman, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pick and 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Philip Lindsay there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Block will try again on 2nd down. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to get loose from
8
that.
yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Outside, and he's got a man. That's Lindsay.
Play.
Pass the and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Nice
and
play.
all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
It's just me and you. Hey, alert, alert. 47's the mic, boy, 47.
And now it's Rosen looking. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Still throwing
So they
picks.
elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Give me that, nigga. What is you doing, baby?
Picked up by Xavier Howard, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception.
Oh, get to the outside, Nick. That was me.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Monday.
This Von Miller shit, man. Let's eliminate that.
Here we go.
Rosen will throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, I should have threw that home. Run that again. Run that again.
5-yard line, it's a sack.
Run that same thing again.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
Hurt Phillip Lindsay.
Taking it about the 36. Oh, it still won't go down. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Give me that. What are you doing, sir?
Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Turn up the field.
Keep pressing forward.
Especially with this nigga doing this.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfect.
They're going to stop blitzing me, dude.
7 yards there.
Not
first
going
down.
the hard way.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
On first down, it's Rosen. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron.
Oh, let's go.
There he goes, left side.
Yeah.
In for a Miami touchdown. Eric Ebron, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or 2 today. And I was like, what, a zinger or 2? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Give me that. Ah!
Meanwhile, a pass that should
waiting on you, baby.
But it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time.
Keep on playing.
Now it's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Lock again here on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Bet you don't make your living doing that.
These 2 teams all tied after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it staring at a 3rd down and 2.
Oh, great play.
It's Sutton that's complete.
Great. Oh, great play.
Down right at the 45-yard line. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try to get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Airing it out for Hamilton.
Good knockdown. Nice play, though.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass. I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Okay, fellas, let's, I don't know what we not doing. Not running at that nigga side.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off.
Chubb is not that fast.
Down with that run.
Fuck out of here,
man. Into Denver territory.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go, O-line.
Last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check 24, check 24. Watch quick.
That's how you feel?
Alert, alert, alert. 61.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33.
Why you switch? Hike the ball while he moving.
In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rosen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Run that again, please.
And it's 3rd and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now it's Rosen.
Gotcha. Let's go.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Equanimous St. Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You niggas gonna learn.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven they can go down and score?
Come on.
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Locke.
Give me that!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Good tackle, boy.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Not the result they were looking for there on third down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter,
show up then, hidden trait.
That he gets to play in the game.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. Anger is on to punt, and he gets
okay, fellas, let's go. It's almost desperation time, which means she's going to start blitzing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their last two drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. And right here, they're trying to make it.
Von Miller.
Right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago.
Better.
Another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, here comes an upgrade, a trade upgrade.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Going up the star. Needed 2 touchdowns.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How
Good D. Let's go.
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
22 yards there, a first down. Clock now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
Don't keep throwing that pass. I'm going to pick that up.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
Give me that. Thank you.
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Hey, Orbit.
After the interception, here's Rosen. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
64, weak. All right, come on.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kenyon Drake in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things
off.
Just
a quarter ago.
Extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Wow.
He's free going down the left side.
Wow.
It's a foot race, and he's
That's
in for
amazing.
a touchdown on the final play of the first
It ain't going to help you,
half.
but that's still amazing.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
Wow.
Remember, rarely
fantastic.
is it a straight line 75 yards, too.
Sheesh.
Got that little extra in there.
Oh, we got the
so
ball?
whatever the final number is,
Put him in the hole.
Seat on
Let's
the
bury
bench.
him.
A little oxygen if he wants
Let's
it
go.
as well.
Come on.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's bury him right now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Bring him down in the box.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hard. Check 15.
Now Rosen. It's caught. Stills right side. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Rosen to throw on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking
Like
for
the
a
ball
play
while they moving.
to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now they try the right side here.
That was me. I had a goddamn touchdown
25-yard line.
in that same play.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs for a little bit of keep away.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
I got you.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Alert.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rosen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
I thought you had that on.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Got to
The
get
kickoff
another
unit is out on the
sack
field,
so I
and
can
they
get
will
this.
send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Wow.
And
This
I think
nigga's
he's
saving
gonna
his
go.
life.
They're gonna get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Call that
We
a
gotta hurt this little nigga, bro.
96-yard house
This nigga's
call on the kick
amazing.
return. And the Broncos cut into that lead.
This nigga's
It's been a
amazing.
back and forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Hey, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they
Face mask. Oh, yeah. I like
now,
aggressive
what are the
tackling.
counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much...
Face mask. Oh, yeah. Keep it
Put
on.
a seat on the bench as well.
Except,
Whatever you need,
you're going to
you've
march
got
down
it,
the field
because
with your face mask.
The way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Rosen. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, you got Chris Harris on
Physical
him?
play on the football there, and it's second down.
Okay.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. On third down, Rosen. And he's going to go down
X is
here.
wide
A sack.
open.
They push him back to the 34. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down.
Let's go.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I needed a sack for him.
That's their first time
that's his
getting to the
thing.
quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily...
Nope, give me that, nigga, let's go.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they'll be at
That
the
hurt his pride
18-yard
right there.
line. Great field position here in the red zone.
That hurt his pride.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
God, they ain't take all day for this nigga to auto.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Rosen, the quick slant caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. Around the NFL, they've gone to the 3rd in Cleveland. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
Wow.
On us too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he'll go down, but not before getting
This little nigga's annoying.
Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Locke gets this to Hamilton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end. This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Ready? 52. Topper!
They'll try and run forward with Hill. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Ready up. Get the ball. Man left. Let go.
They'll run here with Freeman.
You're not going to tackle that nigga? Oh, wow. This nigga ran right past that nigga.
Royce Freeman. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got
no,
it.
stupid.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Nice try.
So tried to throw it in
Wrong
for 2
guy.
points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did.
Face mask. Oh, yeah.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dre.
Face
mask. Somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Until you cut it off. I know I'm going to get some easy yards on that.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's going to go
run it
down
again,
here.
run it again,
They
run
push
it
him back
again.
to the 34. Sua Cravens just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Rosen, and over the middle, this is Bronco.
Wow.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before,
and
we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved.
Let's go, D.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke.
Give me that. Oh.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks.
Let's go, D.
Off.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. To throw is Rosen. Ebron caught left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Rosen to throw. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he finds Stills.
Face mask.
He brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play there for the Dolphins. 30 yards. And Rosen's actually going to throw it here.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mouse that little man, bro.
From 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Just because Beasley beat me
Set
earlier.
down to kick this one away, and off it
Beasley,
goes.
this is your fault. I want you to know that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
Give me the...
I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge. And
I was waiting on that damn pick, bro.
He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside